doing, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Today we are continuing on with the Let's Play of Tales of Berseria. For those of you in stream, that song was the Unchained Reimagined track by Foregone. That was actually my first time listening to their reimagining of that track. That was their first single. I thought it turned out really nice, personally. I enjoyed it. But that being said, I am going to deal with this expedition quick.
Take a look at this.
And then we progress on with the story.
Nice. There's no better victory than a safe return.
Great. Let's do this one run get you style, guys.
Ooh. That's something new.
Scout
Going here again, as I am missing two things from them yet. I am under-leveled compared to my other save, but that's okay because this was too easy on the other save. So let's go ahead and get all the loot. And then progress with the story. Some money. Before we go up, let's go check out the other side. Anything down over here? Just one? Okay. Stuff to sell. Another Enough bottle. Alright, time to climb higher in the tower. It's about to get really interesting. That being said, how is everyone here doing today?
Eisen, when and how did Ifrey disappear exactly? And how did you two meet in the first place?
You know, you ask an awful lot of questions about us.
What? I don't mean to pry, really. Perhaps it's a habit I picked up from my work. Drat. It seems I've been digging too hard.
No matter. Ifried vanished about a year ago. He agreed to fight a duel against someone, and secretly left to meet his opponent. Once we figured out what was happening, we rushed to the scene. But all we found was the aftermath of a fight, and a pendulum.
Was Zavid his opponent?
Given his choice of weapon and his ability to fight, I'd say it's likely.
What I don't get is why Ifried would end up captured and imprisoned by the Abbey after a fight with a stray Moloch.
The Abbey had him prisoner?
On their island. Until an exorcist named Melchior took him away, that is.
What? Lord Melchior did?
The Abbey would have captured Ifried about a year ago. Surely it must have caused quite a stir.
I was simply patrolling. I wasn't involved in any such operations. Oh. But I do remember that we suffered a great number of casualties around that time. I never heard why. And when I went to investigate, I found no records of any major deployment. And then I was ordered to cease any such investigation.
How are you doing, brother?
Lord
Welcome
Melchior.
in, welcome in. How are you doing?
He wanted to hide something, clearly. And I think I'm starting to get a picture of what it was.
And it involves the Abbey?
Give me just a second here. How are you doing today, Brady?
What the fuck? Why the fuck did it do that? What the fuck? It dug up the dead body of a raider and came and put it on the fucking couch. Like on the fucking dining table. What the fuck? B's down. B got fucking burnt to a crisp.
That's definitely some interesting nonsense to have happen there, Brady. And I'm glad you're doing well. Glad to hear that. Let's get all of the loot. Halberd. Ah, yes, the boom rat incident. Plant. Both get used on her. Trying to min-max her as much as possible, make her as dangerous as can be. Can I open this? I need 5 more cat spirits. It's not fun. I'll be able to open that here in just a second. Simple ribbon. Back down the stairs we go. Opening the cat's chest. And then we get to go do a fight. Though if we're going to do the fight, I would like to
If I'm in...
set myself up the way I prefer. There we go. Bring Eisen back in. Now, before we go in, I just want to show something to you, Brady, that I unlocked in the last stream. I can make Laphicet look like this. I don't know why anyone would want to make him look like this. But you can do that. Alright.
Ifrid.
So, this is Von Ifrid.
Eisen, it's good to see you again.
So you're alive. You could have sent a letter.
When have you ever written a letter to another man?
True. Aside from my little brother, not even once.
Your brother? Ah, yes. You told me that once. Eisen, why?
I've got no brother. Enough of your tricks!
Trauma.
Thanks for luring him out. I owe you one.
Oh, hey, look, it's Zavid.
Zavid.
Now come on out, you old coot!
Lord Melchior.
Breaking through my double illusion. Impressive.
I'm making a point not to fall for the same tricks twice.
I shouldn't have let you get away last time. I won't make that mistake again.
Why am I here?
Her consciousness has returned, so that is its power.
Turned it into a demon because it could now think for itself.
Turned her into a demon. What? This can't be happening.
A chain reaction. Your Reaper's curse is quite a dreadful affliction, isn't it?
Don't you run away!
Heads up! Wyvern's coming!
Time to kill.
Why would an exorcist create a demon?
Hey, worry about that later. We've got damn dragons to take care of.
Here, police! You broke me! Here's your justice! Fighting order!
Hey, Loppy said doing Loppy said things. Oh, messed up. How dare. And it's done.
Looks like you got caught in your own trap, old man.
Oh, are you sure about that? What the?
I'll take care of the last one.
He just saved the wyvern?
You folks jump in and kill without a second thought. Is that your creed?
Marvelous. Your Siegfried is just the power I've been looking for.
What
My work here is done.
the hell did you do? Wait, damn you! Follow them!
And down we go. Everybody leveled up. Not what I meant to go to. I meant to change your boots. Do you have any other boots you could wear? To master. Spiked shoes. There you go. Let's just go ahead and get everything there is to get out of this room.
Where the hell did they go?
Find them. They can't have gotten far.
Chamomile. What's chamomile do again? Focus and increase. Use that there. Cool. And with that, I can now go through this gate.
Damn, you sure got some speedy legs for an old fart.
I'm glad to see you're okay, Zavid.
It's not me that I'm worried about.
Melchior was highly interested in your weapon. And yet he didn't steal it. Surely a legate like him could snatch it if he wanted to.
Why bother stealing it? When you can just copy its hidden formula. Some arts can decipher the workings of other arts in a split second. And guess what Melchior's specialty is?
As he left, he said, "My work here is done."
The Abbey must have some use for that unknown art. Who knows what? After all, they brought it here from another continent.
We'll find out what they're after and crush it to dust.
Let me ask you just one question. Why do you have Siegfried?
I'm counting on you, he said. Back when I served the Exorcists, they sent me on a mission to capture Ifrit.
Zavid, you were once their slave?
Yeah. My mind was under the influence of Inominat's domain. But when Ifrit aimed this baby at me, one shot was all it took to open my eyes. The fight we had after that was one for the books. You might have been a human, but that guy was a beast. Put a song in my soul. But then Melchior had to jump in and spirit Ifrit away with one of his damned illusions. That old bastard! Playing tricks with people's minds.
But why'd he grab Ifrit and not Siegfried when he had the chance?
He probably didn't know at the time that this guy was the real prize he was after. But Ifrit knew. Right before he was taken, he distracted Melchior long enough to hand Siegfried over to me. Well, that's all I know. Whether you believe me or not is up to you.
Got it. We're done here.
Huh? That was easy.
Ifrit only says I'm counting on you to people he trusts.
Is that so?
So, what are you gonna do now?
Gotta keep looking for Ifrit. So gotta give this back and settle our score.
I doubt you have much time left to get that done.
I'd hazard a guess that until now, Melchior was unaware what Siegfried could really do. In other words, he and the Exorcists weren't able to interrogate anything out of their captive.
I appreciate you popping in.
And now that Ifrit's no longer needed, I see no reason for them to keep him alive.
You think I don't know that?
If you really want to save Ifrit, you probably ought to team up with us.
Nope. No can do.
Why not?
You lot will do anything to achieve your goals. Even kill. Sorry, I'm a fighter, not a killer. I won't steal a single life. That's just my creed.
And I've got no intention of changing our pirate creed either.
Eisen and Zavid have their own creeds. They both have such strong principles, even though they're so different.
Just like humans.
Well, that was sure something. Melchior and his illusions are cheats.
There's no cheating in combat.
What I meant is that they were awfully dirty tricks for an upstanding exorcist.
And the illusion seemed so real. Had that gone on any longer, I wouldn't have been able to tell what was real and what was fake.
If it can't be distinguished from reality, perhaps one could live a happier life within the illusion.
That sort of happiness can rot.
You think so?
But by using illusions, you can defeat an opponent without causing them any physical harm.
Oh, how humane. Wow, the Abbey is so great.
Lord Melchior is an exemplary man who has served Lord Artorias since before the Abbey's founding. He's done everything from logistical planning to defense strategy and even political negotiations. He shows the utmost concern, even for his opponents, so...
He turned a friendly Moloch into a dragon.
That was...
Physical wounds can heal. Emotional wounds never fully fade.
Yeah, but...
Don't lose heart, Eleanor. Foul play is foul play, but you're talking to a demon and a witch. Who can judge?
I appreciate that you're trying to console me, but as an exorcist, I cannot accept this.
Yeah, that happened. Really quickly, I do want to change Rokuro's appearance. Draw here on the left instead of the glasses. Alright, there we go. That being said, let's get down to business. From here, we're going to go through, back this way.
finish this quick.
And
You
done.
two are so cool!
Don't become like me.
Don't try and imitate us, please.
Alright. Now, where was supposed to...
Move it or die. Nothing can stop these fists.
Those are done. Alright, gonna go through here. While it isn't necessary, there is some stuff to grab along the way, so... abandon it. Case, yeah. Alright, grab that stuff there. Through here we go.
I'll finish this now.
Morphus would be...
Was that supposed to be a joke?
Easy enough. We'll fight. Because these guys are lower level than I am. Considerably.
I'll finish this now.
Dakotas. So for that we want Slag Assault, Water Snake's Way. Tearing Form. And
I
done.
was just getting warmed up.
Took no time at all to kill all of them. But I'm trying to make sure I get all the loot possible, since I cannot go through that gate and I already am fully aware of that fact. Nope. Not somewhere I need to be. Down here. Over here, jump down. Might be able to get a plant back this way, which could be nice. So I get one of the herbs, that's useful. Has not respawned yet. Okay.
finish this quickly.
And done.
I wish I had power like that.
Back up we go, as there's nothing else to grab here. Can't go through the gate, obviously. So with that, let's go back to the Van Eltie at Port Renede. Through the gate. Don't stop. If I don't stop, they can't get me. So,
I thought I smelled someone pondering. What's on your mind, Laphicet?
I know Siegfried comes from another continent and all, but do you know anything else about it, Ropero?
Nope, can't say I do. All I care about are swords. That contraption doesn't interest me much.
I suppose that makes sense. But it looked real powerful.
Just guessing based on how we saw Zavid use it, I'd say it amplifies his power somehow.
An amplifier. It's true that he seemed to get stronger when he fired it at himself.
Yeah, and it gave that dying legendary wyvern enough strength to escape.
But wasn't it also what he used to dispel Melchior's illusions back there?
That was also amplification. The Malachim are the source of his arts. The relic pushed them past their limits and... kablooey.
Suffice it to say, it can be used both offensively and defensively. It must be very hard to master.
More important is what the Abbey plans to do with it. Not that I really care.
Laphicet? May I ask you something?
What is it?
The girl with the umbrella from Lord Melchior's illusion. What is her connection to Eisen? I don't think he'd answer if I asked him myself.
I don't know. I was wondering about her as well. She was pretty, wasn't she?
Oh, so you like a girl who's cute, but with a bit of sophistication.
Really? I thought his type was more like
Shh.
What's going on?
We were discussing a delicate topic. Laphicet's first crush, if you must know.
Oh,
No, we weren't. We were just talking about the umbrella girl from the illusion.
the Umbrella Girl. That illusion made Eisen hesitate. She must be really important to him.
Indeed. It must be a deep, naughty relationship.
Come on now.
Like a wife he wants to leave, but he can never let go. Or a lover from whom he can't move on.
No, that's too wild. And she's too young.
Yeah, it's not that. What's more likely for a self-serving pirate is a daughter from a woman who only knows him by a fake name. Perhaps one whom he cast aside, or who cast him aside!
And maybe she was somebody he couldn't marry for some reason. But when she died, he raised her daughter for her.
He had been friends with her since they were children. But they only realized their true feelings after they had been married to someone else.
What the fuck
this
is
their idea
happening?
of romance? In any case, beware of girls, Laphicet.
Right.
Yep, that just happened. Alright, expedition.
Take a look at
Got anything
this.
new for me? Oh? I only won?
Wow.
A single.
They found a whole bunch.
In one of those fights. With that, it's on to the next one.
Scout ships.
As we have now explored every area, gotten all of the possible stuff from everything previous to that. on we go. Got some stuff to sell then, too, when we get back to town.
Whoa! Hot water is spouting out of the mountain!
And look at those rainbows.
This is one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Bernak Geyser. The water heats up from underground until the pressure forces it to spray up from the surface.
And the rainbows are caused by light reflecting from the salts suspended in the mineral water. It took tens of thousands of years for the minerals to accumulate here and form this phenomenon.
Wowee!
That was very educational.
At least you know plenty of trivia, if nothing else.
Additionally, the groundwater veins that feed this geyser are connected to the sea. Because of this, every now and then a boiled octopus or crab will shoot out from the geyser!
No way!
That's impossible. Well, not impossible, but
With the salt content of the geyser's water, I bet they're seasoned to perfection.
Mogulo, I'm declaring your bizarre imagination the 8th wonder of the world.
People say that all the time.
Well then. That happened. Do you believe I've done everything that there is to do currently? But we'll be double checking here shortly. After all, it never hurts to verify. Before we move on, I gotta stop, make sure I got all the Code Red demons, and go from there. These enemies are not dangerous in any capacity. I just wish I could get to that one chest that I haven't discovered yet. I see where it's at, I just can't get to it. And it's a shame that I can't get to it, because I imagine it's got to be something of at least some value. But I haven't unlocked the ability to get over to where it's at yet.
Looks like you want to die.
And done.
Hey, is everyone alright?
I can fight too!
Oh, damn. They're really do not want to let me move.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
Oh. I looked away from my phone. I looked away from my screen for a second there. Hey, Keeb, how you doing? How's it going, Keeb? Appreciate you popping in. How you doing, brother? Alright, let's Alt-Tab out quickly to... Glad to hear you're doing well, Keeb.
This dog came up with the...
It's not.
If I were to, it's more reason.
All kinds of notes. If it's research, Vidal, he's a weird.
Could you make... We were to...
Yeah.
Just wanted to plant. Hey, absolutely. It's always good to see you, Keeb. Alright, let's see. Yep, I've gotten everything I can because I can't get to that. Can't get to that damn thing. Whatchamafuck it. Jeez. Can't
My
kill
book.
the thing.
My book. Where could I have left it?
Can't get to the bat.
Are you Vidal? Is this yours?
My book. Oh, that book is super important to me. Thank you.
I'm Laphicet. I hope you don't mind that we flipped through some of it. Can you actually read Meliodacian script?
You recognize Meliodacian writing? That's unusual in this day and age.
Oh, it's not that big of a deal, really.
When I grow up, I want to be an adventurer who travels the world and explores lots of ruins. So to make sure I'm ready for anything, I've been studying ancient history, starting with the Era of Darkness.
The Era of Darkness? You're referring to the Dark Period, right?
Right. Almost no written records from the age have survived. But if you compare the history before and after, you can tell something major must have happened.
Wow, that's fascinating.
I know!
Look at those two.
Nerd.
All worked up over an old buck.
My little brother was just like that too. Laffy and our brother used to.
We've received reports of suspicious persons in the area. Have you seen anything?
Not good. They're onto us.
Quickly, hide in my house.
Wow, kid just told us to go sit in his house to be safe.
Vidal, have you seen anyone suspicious recently?
Sorry, sir. I've been absorbed in my book.
That's all right, thanks. Look, I know it must be tough living alone with your mom. Just remember, your father's a praetor. He's out there fighting to protect us all. Keep your chin up for his sake at least, all right?
Uh-huh.
His dad
Thanks
is
for
a
your help,
praetor.
Vidal.
Vidal, your father is an exorcist?
Yeah, he is. But don't worry, I won't say anything about you and your friends. I'm your friend too.
Really?
And to prove it, I'll let everyone in on a big secret. This book tells you how to make an Omega Elixir, an incredibly ancient and powerful medicine. If I'm reading it right, you need 5 ingredients in order to create the elixir. I've only translated one of them so far, but I'll tell you what it is.
That's really nice of you, Vidal. But I don't have any way to repay you for this.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. I'd just like it if you came and talked with me again sometime.
Of course. What are friends for?
Oh my. It's another
The
little bit.
Omega Elixir. That's an ancient medicine said to be able to cure any disease. But it was my understanding that no samples or recipes survived the Era of Darkness.
Meliodacian script was used prior to the Era of Darkness, so I guess it's possible that Vidal's recipe might be legit.
He's just a kid. I don't know how much we can trust his translation.
You saw his notes.
Oh, I
doubt
really
many
enjoy
adults could
this.
even get
This is such a
anything out
good
of that
game.
book.
I've been...
You might be onto something.
Kids are more capable than we give them credit for, especially where their interests lie.
I think we can trust Vidal.
Laffy used to read books intently like that too.
Furthermore, couldn't a hypothetical Omega Elixir be quite useful to you, Velvet?
Laphicet, you look like you really want to track down those ingredients.
Yeah, I do.
Personally, I don't really care. But if you want to look for them, I won't stop you.
Okay.
You know, I've been really enjoying this game so far. I've really... This is my Let's Play save. I have another save, where I'm at this same point. I'm actually now just slightly prior to where I am in this save. But I'm higher level than that because I spent a lot of time just level grinding. So...
This big storm came and swept me out to a Class 4 island. And let me tell you, it's as bad as the rumors make it sound. I wanted to just wait it out in a shipyard somewhere, but then the water turned all gooey. Then I had these jellyfish things coming onto the deck, and before I knew it, slugs were swimming around in the damn ocean.
Wouldn't the salt in seawater mess up a slug?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But these weren't no sea slugs neither. It was scary, I'll tell you that much. You want my advice? Stay the hell away from that island altogether. But if you do go, watch out for that gooey stuff.
What did that pirate mean by Class 4? I've never heard of that.
It's a classification the Abbey uses to help inform their strategy, an estimation of how well they've been able to manage the demon outbreak in an area. Administrative Zone Classes 1 through 3 have been assigned a suitable contingent of exorcists to guarantee the population's safety.
So, Class 4 administrative zones are ones that are still unsafe?
In a perfect world, the entire kingdom would be protected, but there's just not enough manpower to
Oh,
go
absolutely,
around.
Keith.
The Abbey doesn't send exorcists to remote areas and far-off islands. Instead, they avoid casualties by making those areas off-limits.
But that pirate mentioned he'd come close to an island. Are those policies actually enforced?
They send out an official notice to stay away, and that's all. It's not like they could blockade every tiny remote island out there. So you're free to dive into the deep end if you want, but no one will come to your rescue. Hope you know how to swim.
If they could keep the demons in check, they wouldn't have to tell people to stay clear. Frankly, I think the Abbey just doesn't want to go near places like that.
In other words, these are dangerous places that the Abbey has washed their hands of.
Makes you wonder how much they can administrate these places when they're not willing to get their hands dirty.
Are there many Class 4 administrative zones?
I've heard of 10 such regions in my time working as an inspector for the Abbey, but I'm afraid I couldn't tell you their exact locations or their current status.
If the Abbey abandoned this island, it's probably safe to assume that it's getting to be pretty dangerous.
If we go there, we're gonna want to be prepared.
That's... Actually, no, I'm gonna make use of that, I think. It's probably a good level grinding area.
There's more of them. A whole band of them rampaging through Warg Forest.
There was already one dangerous demon in those woods, and now we have more! And they're still on the loose! A lot of exorcists have come to deal with them, but...
What do these demons look like?
That's what I want to know. Those Abbey people won't tell us nothing. Every time a demon comes around, it's all, show us your cargo this, and don't leave port for a while that. How are we supposed to catch any fish?
These demons really are a pain in the neck. If I was an exorcist, I'd lay down some justice, I tell ya. At the end of the day, it's not the demons or the exorcists that have it rough. It's us normal folk.
Anyway, you guys should be careful. There are demons about.
Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, there are demons about, not that that's a problem for us, considering Velvet can literally munch on them for power. So...
First mate! You're all right!
Sorry to worry you.
And the captain?
It turned out to be a fake. But now I know the real one's still alive somewhere.
Well, of course he is.
Not that he has a lot of time left.
What do you mean?
Calm down. I'll explain later.
Eisen! You stay calm too, okay?
And you've all taken your Salatoma?
Yes, sir.
And nobody died?
All still kicking.
Compared to your curse, sir, this sickness was tiny potatoes.
All right. Then let's get ready to sail out.
Already done, sir.
We're ready whenever.
The Pirate's Creed, huh?
Tiny
There's
potatoes.
worse out there.
That's a statement, I guess. Garlic. Set sail, however... Longdow's dust. These investors' tunnels. Aberrant Quarter, Port Cadnix. I'm gonna go back to Port Cadnix for the purpose of trying to get that piece of the elixir. Might as well do everything we possibly can. Alright. There's a shop back this way I can make use of. First, we gotta sell some stuff. Sell that. So I already mastered that, but it seems to be our strongest weapon at the moment. So we'll hold on to that for now. So many bags to sell. Working on a Mars satchel right now. We'll get rid of those ones. Honestly, that's the best bag possible, in my opinion, for him, so... Alright, at this point, now we just go down and sell this stuff. Any one of those could be useful. Right, buy that stuff. That'll do. So we want to go this way. Still can't cross through there like I would like to, so... Back this way. I'm stronger than these enemies here. I'm not gonna bother fighting them for the moment. This takes us to Kuragane's workshop. Just back this way yet. Hello, Nor, I think is how you say your name. I appreciate the follow there. I don't really do the whole follow for follow thing there or anywhere else. In fact, I don't really use my Twitter at all, now that I think about it. Though I do appreciate the follow there, I really only look at my Twitter account to make posts related to stream. You know, if I'm going to be able to stream, if I'm shouting out that I just went live, that kind of stuff. Beyond that, I don't actually use Twitter at all. So. Alright, Tunnel Depths are going to have me this way. Go through here. And then we go this way. From here, we want to go to Kuragane's workshop. Fastest way to get there, the only surefire way to get there would be this way. This way, and then we go here. I'm gonna go down. And of course, if anyone likes the content that I create, you're welcome to follow my live streams. You're more than welcome to go to my Twitter or my YouTube accounts where I post my live streams after the fact. Really quickly, actually, that reminded me. I should probably do this. I have a Discord and a Twitter for those of you in chat who would like to join either my Discord or follow me on Twitter. I also am sponsored by Dubby. Dubby is an energy drink powder brand that I use personally. I really do enjoy the flavors of the different energy drinks they have. Personally, my favorite is the Calio Cream, which is like orange creamsicle and mango. I really do like that flavor. But they have all kinds of stuff. Here in the near future, they're looking at branching out to making canned energy drinks as well, which should be interesting to see. Beyond that, you know, you can also get, you know, clothing and the like. And anything you purchase using my code is much appreciated. You get a bit of a discount, and it helps me out as well, so I do appreciate it.
This must be Long Dao's dust.
I can't believe you.
We have to go. Maybe he.
Yeah.
Alright. That being said, I just appreciate people hanging out, honestly. I don't do this as a career, this is just something I do for fun, so even just following and hanging out is very much appreciated. Alright, now we go back to the town. Then we go back to Renede. We can get another ingredient. This way. Tunnel depths still. Okay. Should buy more apple gel once I get back to town. That might be a good idea as well. Because I've used some of it. I'm not at max for apple gel at the moment. And healing items are always useful. So then from here, I go left. It's just for giggles, let's see if the plant has regrown here. It has not. Shame. So let me go through here. Alright. Access to go. This way. What's the expedition got?
Take a look at this.
Great. Let's do this one Rangetsu style, guys.
Potatoes?
This recipe looks real tasty.
Potato salad.
Scout ship settings.
Still have a decent bit to do in that section. As far as first explorations go, though, that's not terrible. I've gotten the food and materials for the food, which is nice. Back into the town, where I can then quickly buy some stuff. Then we go back to Renede, talk to Vidal. There we are. There we go. I don't need to stay at the inn as everybody is full health. So, let's go ahead and go back to Renede quick. Speak with Vidal, and then there is progress to be made from there.
Is that you found it?
Yeah.
Thanks. I've just managed to translate the description of this. Oh,
What's wrong?
Hey,
it's fine. I'm pretty much always running a fever.
that makes it even worse.
But I'm still translating the recipe.
You heard me.
All right. She's scary. Is she your sister or something, Laffy said?
Well, it's kind of a long story.
Oh, okay. Well, you seem to have a pretty complicated life.
Do you think he's always that sick?
Wouldn't surprise me. I was weak when I was a kid, too.
He's probably been like this since he was born. That must be why his parents named him Vidal. It means to live.
Huh. I never thought about that.
Laffy is like that too. It means one who lives.
One who lives.
And he wants to be an explorer when he grows up. I feel sorry for him.
But if he drinks the Omega Elixir, I think he can get better. When he sets off on his adventures, will you let him aboard the Von Eltia, Eisen?
I suppose I could cut him a deal.
You'd charge him?
I'm a pirate, kid. Comes with the territory. But I promise you, I won't charge him too much.
I suppose that'll have to do.
One who lives. I did not know that Lafisette's name had meaning behind it.
Didn't mean much in the end. I poured my soul into getting him through. But he's still dead all the same. Hope. What a waste.
You really think it was pointless?
What else am I supposed to think? It won't bring him back.
To be fair, neither will revenge. We'll go back to the Freegal ice caps. Can I get back there at all, though? That's the question. I imagine at some point I'll be able to travel back to that location, but not yet. Right. I think we'll stop off at the Class 4 Zone Aberrant Quarter for a bit. Do a little leveling. I imagine I can get...
Is that a fighting arena of some sort?
Look! There's something spewing out of the middle!
I
Pure
sense
darkness.
a really malicious force emanating from it.
It's probably the vengeful spirits of those who fought and died here looking for glory!
Thanks for that. Now I've got goosebumps.
Let's try not to wind up as more vengeful spirits.
Alright, so... this is gonna be fun. Let's go fight it, guys. Alright, let's go. So we need Shadow Flow. We need Twin Whip. For these, still ain't worthless, which is good. I'm just gonna get out of there. Oh. And done.
Whew.
That was easy
I
enough.
thought we were done for.
Hell yeah.
Looks like we won't be joining the party.
I can see why this place is the stuff of cautionary bedtime stories.
Not to mention why the Abbey's keeping way the hell away.
We shouldn't let our guard down. But this place could still be a good chance to hone our combat skills.
Indeed. Most everything we fought here seems to follow a pattern. This is a good place for tactical training.
If we ever end up on another island like this one, we should probably come prepared for the kinds of enemies we'll face.
With that, that is another thing done. So Shell Shredder is done. Floric Blade will be the next thing I go for, I think, here, just because it has its purpose. Grab that for you as well. Alright, and with that, that is another thing finished. Let's go on to Isolt Docks.
It's too bad that wasn't the real Ifreed. But I'm glad everyone on the ship is feeling better.
Yeah. Though it sounds like they never want to touch that Salatoma stuff ever again.
What about Eleanor?
She took it too, and her face went all wow.
I don't mean how she looked. I mean how she actually feels.
Oh, well, she looks like she feels better too.
Good.
You're worried about her, aren't you, Velvet?
No, it's nothing like that.
Let me tell you something, kiddo. When young maidens ripen, they have trouble expressing their feelings.
So Velvet's right then?
Mogulu! Quit giving Loppy set confusing thoughts.
No trouble expressing those feelings, I see.
She's ready to throw down with Moggy
The Abbey is supposed to exist to bring peace and order to the world. Everything the Abbey does, everything Lord Melchior and Shepherd Artorias do, it ought to be rooted in that mission. And yet, something just doesn't feel right here.
You are dismissed. That knowledge is not for you.
Something wrong? Whoa! Easy there. Just asking.
Sorry. I was just deep in thought. Is there something you need from me?
Nah. Just heard a bunch of sighs and wondered if you were feeling sick or anything.
No, I drank my Salatoma juice.
Ah. Tasted like crap, didn't it?
It wasn't that bad.
Hey.
What?
Are you afraid of demons?
No, I am not. It's more like I despise them. 10 years ago, a group of them attacked my village. They destroyed everything. And everyone.
Including your family?
Yes. The only family I had at that point was my mother. And in all the chaos, all I have left of her is this hand mirror she gave me. I didn't want anyone else to have to feel the way I did. And so I became an exorcist in order to destroy demons. So you can keep your pity.
Gotcha. I will then.
Ay, ay, ay. Made it to Isolt this time, though.
What is that?
That's called a penguin, a type of bird native to this area.
It's a weird penguin.
Penguin.
Their meat is succulent and tender, and makes a lovely stew.
Wow, what's it taste like?
You'd eat that poor thing? Savage.
You're one to talk, demon. It was one of my mother's specialties.
All right, enough of the chit-chat. Moggy, what's this grimoire friend of yours like?
Well, how do I put it? Oh. You know, like that.
Like what?
Well, to put it in a way those of meager imagination can understand, Grimm's got a sort of listless, aristocratic air about her. A noble woman in her twilight, you could say.
Huh. So you mean like a woman, but different from Velvet and Eleanor.
You're not wrong there. Tell you what, just keep an eye out for a grown woman.
Grown woman. Okay, I got it.
Well, since we got her name, we could start by asking around.
Exactly. Now you're talking. What's up, kiddo?
Moggy, You're a grown woman yourself. So why is it you have trouble clearly expressing your real feelings?
Good question. Put simply, a long time ago, mine broke. Bagow! Chapoom! Bye-bye!
Your feelings broke?
Come on. Let's question the townsfolk.
Right. Go ahead and save there. Got some tuna. Red lavender. That's good for velvet. There's a chest down there, but how do I get to it? That is the question.
So how do you like our...
It's quite a bit different from Logris.
This place was even more relaxed before the opening. But recently, a lot of our young folk have gone starry-eyed about the city and left us in the lurch.
It's still better than it was when the demons first started showing up. We have the Abbey to thank for that. And because people are traveling more now, the need for ships has skyrocketed. Our lumber industry is booming.
In other words, when the money started flowing, people let it go to their heads?
That and those exorcists and soldiers from the bigger cities, they really seemed sophisticated. People from the other islands wear different clothes and have things we don't, you know?
Getting worked up and worked over by what's trendy. Is that foolishness not the very definition of youth?
If this keeps up, our island's traditions will fade away. That's what worries me.
I understand how you feel, but you have to give young people the freedom to be themselves.
And you will tell me of the... Oh, no new Code Red demons, apparently. Shame. Silky paper. Olive oil. Let's see. Equipment. Got a finished bamboo stack. Then we do floric paper. Then there's the silky paper to do. Just started the floric blade for you. Sake, whatever you want to say. There's a chest here. Poison ward. I'll save there quick. I wonder. This is where I need to be at. Dang it. Was not ready to go further in. I was looking for other things. So for now, we're gonna actually go back. Now look around this section of the map a little bit more. Melon. What's in here? Church. I see.
Come, sinner.
Repent?
Yes. When I look at your vestments...
Say that again.
Well, mankind is... You must acknowledge...
Is that so?
Yes.
Empyreans. Here when I was in prison. I instigate...
Huh?
Then I set fire to some warehouses in town and stole a ship to make my getaway. Then I teamed up with some pirates to destroy a military fortress. I killed anyone who got in my way.
What?
What do you think, Father? Will the Empyreans forgive me?
I think you should turn yourself into the Abbey and let them help you repent.
That's convenient. I'm already planning on going to the Abbey. You see, I'm going to kill their boss, Artorius.
I need an exorcist over here! Quick! Somebody! Anybody!
That's about how I figured it'd go.
She just tormented the old man.
Come, sinner.
Are you talking?
I am. Now
Oh, but I've... Oh,
Ah.
no! There's
Moggy
no
Lou.
one else I want...
What? Me? But my life is in service to the Empyreans.
Hush! I want you to look at me the way I look at you. Hold me, darling! Smother me in your embrace!
I don't...
Those were the kind of lines I read in a romance novel. It wasn't even that exciting a book. I wasted so many hours with that piece of trash. Please, forgive me for not putting myself to better use.
Ah! Lying to a priest! How could you?
Oh no, I meant to confess my sins, but instead my confession was another sin! Forgive me, Father, I've transgressed once more.
I don't want to forgive you! Come, sinner!
Who? Me? I don't think I've done much that needs repenting.
No, my son. You must be mistaken. For I can tell just from how you dress that a great many sins weigh heavily upon your heart. But it's not too late for you yet. You must confess your sins and repent.
Yeah, I hear you, but I really can't think of anything.
Have you ever wielded violence?
No. All I wield are my swords.
Well, have you hurt anybody with your swords?
Yeah, but I haven't been able to land a killing blow yet. I've still got a long way to go. But the next time, I'll kill him.
No, you have it all wrong. You must repent for how you've used your swords.
Oh, I get it. I need to improve my cutting technique, right?
That's not what I meant either.
Ah, then what do you mean? It's a priest's job to guide the layman, right? You'll have to start speaking more clearly if you want anyone to trust your advice. Get your act together, man.
Yes. I'll reflect upon the error of my ways. Wait, what?
Oh my gosh, that was great. That was absolutely fantastic. The Rokuro conversation was beautiful. It's gonna, you know, wander around a bit, collect the loot. Normal stuff. Mellow fluid. I don't know what's so mellow about the fluid, but... stuff down here. Over here. Grab that.
It's become common practice to use Southgan lumber for shipbuilding, but there's a reason. Our trees really are the best for it.
Native trees only grow in Southgand. Their wood is light, tough, and doesn't rot. Perfect for shipbuilding.
You know your stuff. Long ago, before people knew how to build seafaring vessels, Midgan and Southgan were separate countries. Then our ancestors fashioned rafts out of Nathan logs and floated all the way to Midgan. A Midgan craftsman, amazed to see a humble raft cross the open sea, returned with our ancestors here to Southgan.
He had used the natant logs to build a large, sturdy ship.
Thanks to him, commerce took off between Midgan and Southgan, and the Age of Exploration began. The excitement of a new age had everyone floating on air, but within mere decades, Midgan declared war on Southgan.
Ironically enough, it was ships made from trees from their islands that enemies used to invade them.
The fighting continued for a long time, but in the end, Midgan emerged the victor. Our islands were occupied. As hard as things were, our ancestors still liked to joke about it. They'd say, Age of Exploration, more like Age of Exploitation.
When things were that bad, they could still joke about it?
Southganders have always been a cheerful bunch. We tend to look for the silver lining in every cloud. It may not seem like it these days, but Southgan used to be a place where the laughter would never cease. Some people even used to call it Shenanigand.
Shenanigand. This must have been a really fun place.
Aw, man. Alright. We'll go up onto this little platform here. Go this way. Go around. That's everything? That's everything. Okay. Back around. That's everything in this section of the map. So I guess it's time we move to the next section. This is where we have to go. There's some stuff to check out here. Already looked around up there. This way.
Still no leads on that grimoire lady.
Mogulo, when did you get that letter from her you mentioned?
Hard to say. It must have been last year? A decade ago?
Take this seriously, or I'll feed you to the sharks.
Oh, what? I think I'd at least rate a kraken.
Keep this up and I swear I'll eat... It's them.
The final preparations are complete. Once you've assumed your new post, everyone will act on your command.
Thank you, sister. But to be honest, I worry that these shoes I'm filling might just be a bit too big for me.
You need not worry. You possess a special strength and quality that others lack. Shepherd Artorius has high hopes for your deployment to Palamedes. Fear not. Just be yourself and you'll do fine. Believe you're a leader, and you will be.
Yes. I'll try to make you proud, sister.
They're sending him to Palamedes? Is that the name of a facility on this island?
I had better get going.
Safe travels.
Oh, one more thing. Be careful around the demon in Haria. It's stronger than it looks. We've even had some casualties.
Understood.
He still has his one eye covered from when I fucked him up at the start of the game.
Also, if you must drink the water, remember to boil it.
Sister...
I know, I worry too much. But I just can't help myself.
So, there's a demon in Haria. Sounds like it's a pretty feisty one, too.
If so, it may prove useful.
Still, what magical timing for Oscar to show up here at the very same hour we do.
I understand your suspicion of me, but have you any proof?
None, it's true. But as an exorcist, you're certainly sympathetic to the Abbey's cause.
And soon you may wish we were sympathetic.
Eleanor hasn't been snitching on us. I'm sure of it.
And how would you know? Are you watching her even when she's taking a bath?
Huh? No, I don't. I always stay outside when she's taking a bath. And...
Then isn't it possible she's communicating with the Abbey in secret while you're not there?
You pledged to obey me until the day you die, correct?
Yes, that I did.
Remember, when you two trade blows, only the Abbey wins.
One less demon, and one less traitor for them to worry about.
While we're standing around here arguing, that demon could be attacking Grimoire.
It's true. Let's find some more people to question around town. So what's it really like?
Huh?
The connection between Moloch and Vessel. Do you share, like, thoughts and feelings?
Hey,
sort
sheep,
of.
appreciate the
When I'm
redeem.
dwelling inside Eleanor, I can see what she sees and hear what she hears. But I can't read her thoughts or her emotions. Sitting in a box doesn't teach you how the box feels.
I see. In that case, I want to give her as little time alone as possible.
I don't want to bathe with her, alright?
I know. You're a boy and all. For her baths, we can send Bienfu. No, that's a bad idea. It'll have to be Magulu, or myself.
Phew.
What sort of boundaries have you and Eleanor drawn? How do you sleep?
We talk before bed sometimes, but it's not like I'm sleeping by her side or anything. It's easier for me to tell when she wakes up if I'm dwelling inside her.
Does she ever get out of bed at night?
Not in my experience. And she sleeps so peacefully.
Huh?
When she's around you guys, she always looks so stern. But when she's sleeping, her expression is... softer, you could say. She lets her hair down too. And I think it's kinda prettier that way.
Huh. So that's what he likes. Well, keep an eye on her, but...
But?
Watch out for the older girls.
Huh?
Hey, right, really quickly before we continue on, gotta...
Dark Harvest, right? Overgrowth, bone plating. No. No, give me the. Take 3 to 5 seconds. You don't know that. You're not here, but waiting for my support all the way down in.
Yeah, it's always clips of you not playing the game, I swear.
Teresa and Oscar sure seem close.
I've known them since I was an initiate, but I've never seen them quarrel, not even once.
Did you ever fight with your brother, Velvet?
Yeah, I guess I did. Sometimes I'd chew him out, and he'd sulk and stop talking to me, but I found that adorable too.
You did?
No matter how much he dug in his heels, or tried to talk like he was in charge, after a while he'd be right there trailing along behind me.
Like a little puppy dog.
Puppies are a lot more obedient. I always had to keep an eye on him. Little brothers are odd creatures.
Rokuro's a little brother. Is he adorable too?
Huh? I don't think a little brother who's out to kill you is in any way adorable.
But Shigure seemed like he was having fun.
Shigure's a little nuts.
You just don't make sense.
Huh? I don't know.
No brothers.
Do you have any siblings?
I'm an only child.
Well then, that's perfect. You pretend the boy is your little brother.
Huh? That's a bit extreme, but actually, when I'm talking with Laphicet, sometimes I think this is what having a brother must feel like.
I could be Eleanor's brother.
Laphicet
Don't
is...
take any of this nonsense seriously, Laphicet. Malachim are just tools to exorcists. She can never think of you as her brother.
Oh, yeah.
You're wrong. I've changed how I view Malachim. I know that's true because I can think of him as a brother.
Right.
She's all talk. Don't believe her.
It seems to me like you're the one who's treating him as a tool, by forcing your own opinions upon him.
Ooh, two sisters struggling for the affections of their brother. Eeny teeny candlestick, which one will the Muppet pick?
How about an older brother instead?
Take a look at this.
No, this is great.
Quitting is the same as defeat.
Hey, more
Scout
stuff.
ship.
All right. There's a shop over here. Let's see. That. One of those. Some of those. Buy those items. That'll be useful. Talk to this person. Okay.
Hey, this doll? It looks like Bienfu.
Ah, a keen eye you have, young man. That is a doll of the Empyrean Aminoch.
That's Empyrean Aminoch?
Yep, no doubt about it. I've seen her with my own eyes. Real dignified, but not without a bit of a temper.
You saw her? Why was she angry?
Well, the Abbeys banned any profession of the Aminochian faith in Southgand, despite her popularity. Gotta assume that's what got her all bent out of shape. I tried talking to her, but no matter what I said, she was just like, oh.
Wait, that sounds like...
And that low energy goddess you saw? The doll you've got here looks like her?
Yeah, more or less.
Ha! Fortune smiles upon thee, weary adventurers. That listless goddess is none other than Grim.
Grimoire isn't human?
When did I ever say she was? So, shopkeep, where'd you see her?
I think it was down by McClear Beach.
Pensively watching the tide come in? That's her, all right. Quickly, to the beach!
Ugh. Why didn't you mention grimoires a Moloch before now?
You can't be too careful with that information. Spies, spies listening everywhere!
And this is why Magilu is my least favorite character. That's not the only reason, but Magilu is definitely my least favorite character so far. At least of the party. Artorias just makes me unreasonably angry. Granted, he is a terrible person.
Beautiful waters. So
Something
this is
to kill.
Muddler Beach.
I hope she's actually here. It won't run away!
A POTUS. Slag Assault, Water Sneaks Away, Tearing Thorn Rising, that should be fine. you. And he's dead.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
What'll it take to make you go all out?
Alright, let's see really quickly. Not terrible level-wise. Amorphous. Now, Shadow Flow. And Twin Whip.
Bitter God.
Victory is ours.
Alright, with that, Lucky Set is closer. Now Lucky Set is...
I'll end this quickly.
Well then,
and
let's move
victory.
I'll finish this. Another victory.
Hey. Another bag. Has not mastered the weapon yet, but he's close. Fork, amphibial, and silky papers. Hasn't mastered Mars Satchel, so we can't go on to Floric Bag or Jupiter Satchel yet. Not done with the waistcoat yet. Close with those daggers. We have 2 talismans then. Closer with those. He's mastered the waistcoat, so we'll give him work 1 now. He's working on the slow ward currently. He's mastered everything else, which is nice. Not done with the boots yet, but he's close. Close to being done with the boots. And it's calcite boots after amber ones. She's already mastered the floric boots. You've mastered calcite boots. You've mastered the amber boots as well, so you get floric boots. Alright, that should be good for now. Everybody's working on equipment. That was overkill.
You don't want to make me angry.
Laffy said apologize for losing your temper.
Cool.
Get out of my way.
All right. Huh, okay. Interesting enough. Flag assault. Water snake's way.
Right too!
Okay. Dead.
Is everyone alright?
Alright. Red Verbena. Alright. Continuing the min-max as much as possible there.
Move. Better die.
Come on, really?
Alright. And with that, you've mastered the florid boots onto spiked shoes. You've mastered amber boots onto calcite. Any boost she currently has equipped give her attack. Attack and focus on these ones would be nice. There we go. Progress being made.
This grimoire who we're searching for is a Moloch like Bienfu, right? To be honest, I don't see how someone so different can be a Moloch just the same as Laphicet or Eisen.
I understand your doubts. It's quite the tangly mess.
I'll tell you anything!
In that case, I've been wondering, what's underneath your hat?
Oh no! Anything but that!
So, we've hit a wall already.
But that ribbon flaps around and gets in the way, right? Could I take it off for you?
No! No! That's not possible! You mustn't remove the ribbon! Why not? That's another thing I can't say!
It's all cants with you. Alright, is there anything you can tell me?
I could talk about what type of Malachim we are, or our position in the world of Malachim, or our abilities. Oh, I'd like to know all that. Then I will tell you. Listen closely. We Norman are a well-established race of Malachim. Compared to other Malachim, we aren't as adept at manipulating natural forces, but we excel at drawing out and heightening the abilities of others.
Think of them as a convenient power-up.
They're also known as common spirits.
Don't even say that! We Norman hate being called that.
Why is it so painful for you?
Because it makes people think we're average and unremarkable. That's why we work so hard to show how we're all different.
That does explain your quirky speaking mannerisms.
Don't sweat it. That's a perfectly common thing to worry about.
Don't say that!
Wow, they are really bullying Bienfu. To be fair, he kinda deserves it though. I said what I said.
What are those penguins doing?
Probably keeping their eggs warm?
Most likely. They look like a mama and a papa. Penguins are monogamous, faithful creatures. They never leave their mate. Isn't that romantic?
So they lay eggs because they're like husband and wife. But how do they make the eggs?
That's... well...
So, Laffy said, here's an interesting fact. A single penguin egg actually contains dozens of smaller orange eggs.
Oh, so their eggs must be small and crunchy.
Yep. They have the texture of caviar and the rich flavor of sea urchins.
Interesting. So they're more like fish than birds.
So you've eaten them. How cruel. Look how much they care about their young.
While it may be a bit cruel, they taste amazing. They're considered a delicacy in some circles. Top a bowl of rice with these crunchy eggs and some rich penguin thigh meat, and you get a dish called family fricassee.
That's a horrific name.
I wasn't the one who named it, okay?
Those eggs look tasty, but I think I'll pass.
I won't run away! Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try! Perfect mayhem! That's all, huh? Wait! Stop! Wide open! Out of my way! See this?
And done.
Your style is really unique.
Just wait until I pull out the good stuff.
Up we go. Let's see what's up here. Alright, we have made it to an equipment chest. Ooh. A poison word, that's useful. And down. Gotta find one more chest on this map yet, but that can wait for this moment.
Looks like
Naga.
you wanna die.
And
I'll cut
done.
down anyone in my way.
That one's level 28.
I won't improve by fighting weaklings.
Resistant shoes? Ooh. New shoes for the men. Once the spiked shoes have been mastered. Ooh, there's a code red demon here. I'm gonna go fight it.
Here I come.
tried to run.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem!
And done.
Fly away, little birdie. Far away.
Alright. This is what I wanted to do. Garish pink shirt. Amphibial garment. But I'm going to take the Floric garment first. And down we go.
Is that
Grimoire? She's moving away.
Nope. Get out of the damn way, lizards. Dragon and peace. Well, best way to deal with that would be with a little combo like this one.
No, just a big lizard demon.
Is he friends with Guile?
God's like beguile!
Resistance to oh shit, okay. Oh. That's not good. Items, Panacea bottle on Eisen.
It turned red. Oh, he's shy.
More like it's angry. Let's not enrage it any further.
It's building up strength. Be careful.
Velvet. Arts. First aid. Velvet. And then arts. No. You want items. Panacea bottle. Alright. Nope. Not good. Everybody's now level 29. Annihilating Crash.
So she's the same sort of Moloch as Bienfu?
You're Grimoire, right? We've been looking for you. We need your help. Who are you? I'm Velvet. I know your witch friend. Oh.
Grim, so wonderful to see you. It's been forever!
Ah, you two. Still as outlandish a pair as ever, I see.
How exactly do you know her?
Witch training? She was an upperclassman.
And?
We found this fascinating ancient tome, and we were hoping you could read it for us.
Goodness, Magilu. You, of all people, joining a team? I didn't know you had it in you.
That kept me entertained.
Well, I don't need entertainment.
Bien! Come on, Grim! Isn't there any way you can help us?
It's not the kind of thing I do.
Oh, what a shame. Things happen. Well, we tried, didn't we?
Maybe you need some incentivizing. Do it. I'm serious. I bet
She
you
don't give a
are.
fuck.
Your eyes tell me you're dangerous. Trouble follows you like a hawk tails a rabbit. And at my age, trouble is something I'd rather avoid.
How old are you?
Ask me again and you'll get a firework in the tush.
My apologies.
It appears we've wasted our time.
A walk on the beach is never wasted, but sorry.
Well, how did you learn to read the ancient tongue? Are there books for studying it or something?
My. Are you actually thinking of learning it on your own?
Well, I love reading, and I want to learn more about history. Besides, we need what's in this book.
You have passion, child, I'll give you that.
Not to mention you want to be helpful to Velvet, don't you, kid?
Yeah.
My tuition isn't cheap, you know.
You will teach me?
No, I won't. But I admire your dedication enough to read it for you. Now where's this book?
Here it is, ma'am.
You needn't be so formal.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Not ma'am. Right.
Let's see what we're looking at here. The language of ancient Averost. Had to be the hard one, of course. A lot of wear and tear, too. This'll take some time. We're in a hurry.
That may well be, but this isn't the place for study. Let's move to someplace more comfortable.
You've redeemed yourself, young man. There's a village called Haria just a little ways away.
That works. Thank you.
Fine. Haria Village. Whatever gets the job done.
Take a look at this.
2 wins and a loss, not bad.
I knew this would be big. What a treasure! Scout ships.
So at this point we're missing 1, 2, 3. 3 things, and we can move on.
I apologize if I'm being rude, but I have to ask. You're not Aminoch the Empyrean, are you?
Of course I'm not. What would even make you ask such a thing?
A shop in Isolt was selling Aminoch figurines that looked just like you.
Oh, that. I distinctly remember whispering to the shopkeeper in his sleep, telling him not to sell those things.
You showing up in his dreams probably only convinced him you were the real deal. You should sue for his use of your likeness and get proper compensation from that shopkeeper.
Forget it. It's no concern.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like they'd ever sell anyway.
Oh, you think a figurine of mine wouldn't sell?
You got this whole somber, ennui thing going on. A figurine needs to be cute, like me.
Then how about I turn you into a product?
Me? Really?
Oh yes. I'll have you stuffed and mounted. But since it'd be a unique piece, I'd have to price it a bit higher.
Mounted? No, no, count me out!
Oh, you're no fun. Now, what was it we were talking about?
Whether or not you are the Empyrean Aminoch.
Ah, yes, that's right. I'm no Empyrean. I'm just a simple girl. It would be hard for anyone to worship an Empyrean like me, right?
That's true. I mean, it just seems like you're the type who can see through anything, so perhaps an Empyrean seems less intimidating from a certain point of view.
You're saying I'm scarier than an Empyrean?
Not scarier exactly, just more of a savvy sort of woman.
That's not a bad answer, but it won't get you out of the doghouse.
Haria. You better be ready. Isn't that the village with that demon that Oscar and Teresa were talking about?
I think it might be. We should remain on our guard.
Oh,
you're just
lucky I
made it quick.
Now then, I'm going after the Code Red Demon over here. The experience will be great. The gear will be nice too.
A foe worth killing. It was a close one, but I am the victor.
Rokuro did, eh? Not bad. Alright. So you've mastered your weapon. Mastered this. You've mastered your weapon, but I don't have anything else for you. Weaponize right now, so that's gonna have to do for now. That was easy enough. Taharia Village.
That's Haria Village.
To the inn! One and all!
On to battle!
I wanted to switch this back to Herringthorn anyways. Are you fucking kidding me?
But I'm this close. I won't miss. Form zero.
And done.
You won't get any pity or compassion from me.
All kinds of notifications now. Okay, so she's mastered the Amber Garment now. Silky Touch. There's Calcite. MIDI. She's mastered everything else so far. I'll have her take... Calcite Garment for now. That'll do. And done.
I won't improve
More
by
progress.
fighting weaklings.
Right, we'll get to the save point here, and that will be the stream for today. It has already gone long. So